Okay, folks, now doing part two of listening closely. Like I said, as far as with part one on listening closely, 2012, I like how at the end they had it all, you know, the modern day Noah type thing. They had the arcs and pretty much a whole lot of truth in it. People who got the money can get on the arcs, but middle class, low class people can't. Whole lot of truth as far as in them trying to create something because they already fully aware about the climate change. And that's another thing as well. I mean, it's giving you kind of hints and clues to the truth, but not just vividly coming out with it and saying this is true. But as you can see, climate change, global warming, that's why you see all these movies about solar flares, the possible end. So the softest and humblest way to get the message out is to put it in a movie. And if you put it in a movie, people can't, like I said, attack it. And I already spoke on this in the movie codes, The Last Dispensation of Our Truth. So, yeah, but anywho, I said I was going to explain salvation. Folks, those who've been keeping up with my channel, y'all see I've been speaking the truth. You see I've been speaking the truth. You see I ain't been making this up in my head as I go. Even got newspaper articles and more. I've been receiving so many confirmations about what I've been speaking. Well, the Father confirming to me that it is me speaking through you. And I'm sure several of you that's been watching my channel been receiving confirmations. Like I said, I don't come on here to glorify myself. I'm not on here to glorify me. I glorify those who sent me. Those who sent me as far as the reason I'm born. The purpose or the very reason I was born is to be what God chose me to be. And of course it took some time to understand my calling. It took some time. And I couldn't believe it. I kept researching and studying. Every time I prayed, I asked over and over and over again, was it true? And they showed me over and over and over again, yeah. So, and it ain't me bragging or being condescending. It's still fascinating. Like, wow, me? You chose me to do this out of all the people you could have chosen, But, anywho, back to business. Salvation is spiritual insurance. Okay? It's spiritual insurance. And here's an example. Let's say, okay, you got a house. House appreciates. Because car depreciates the more mileage, so house appreciates the more you add to it. Let's say you got a house, okay? And of course, you got a home with no insurance. Pretty bad. House with no insurance. So you got a home with no insurance, and let's say all of a sudden you get some major fire damage. So you got, let's say, like $30,000, $40,000, maybe $50,000 in damage, and you don't have no insurance. Well, you know what that means, right? You got $50,000 in damage on your home, and no insurance means you have to come out of pocket. Alright, so that's pretty steep. 50 G's to have your home repaired with no insurance. So you're like, man, what am I get $50,000 from to repair my home? And your home may be worth it. You don't want to start all over again because you invested so much in this house. You put so much into it. So it probably take you years. You may go get a loan or somewhere at the bank, and it take you several years to pay off that loan because of the fact you weren't insured. Now on the other end, by you being insured, and you have a good company like Nationwide or somebody, of course, when you have $50,000 in damages, and by you being insured, the only thing you have to pay is a deductible. And a deductible may be $400, $500, $800, depends, or $300. It all depends on who you insure with. So the insurance company covers the $50,000 damages while you only pay a small $400 or $500 deductible. Wow. So which plan is more affordable? The plan where you have no insurance and you have to come out of pocket and pay for everything, every damage that's done to your home? Or the plan where the insurance company cover the major costs and the major damages, and you pay a small deductible and keep on trucking? I believe the insurance company, having an insurance policy, a good policy, would be the best route to go. And then also with the insurance company, you gotta, of course, make sure you keep up on the payments so you won't let the insurance lapse. And by you keeping up on the payments so the insurance company won't lapse, your deductible starts to get lower. And the longer you go without having accidents or without having claims, either or, on auto insurance or house insurance, deductible gets lower. But yet and still, you must still contribute to the insurance company so that your insurance won't lapse. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I just basically explained to you about salvation. Having a relationship with Christ or God and Jesus ensures your salvation. And by you contributing them each and every day, by giving them your time, by contributing them in prayer, by doing good deeds, by reflecting Christ, by having a spirit of love on the inside of your heart, by having a spirit of love in your lifestyle, by going about trying to help make a difference, trying to help make a true change in individuals' lives like Christ did, is contributing to your relationship with God and Jesus. It's contributing to your insurance with them, because they will cover you in your life. They will cover every aspect of your life. Where your emotions are stable, they will cover your emotions. Where you're always at peace, you're always happy and joy, you're not getting stressed and frustrated all the time and angry and upset. Because why? You cover by the Prince of Peace, which is Christ. Christ cover you in that area where you can always be happy and peaceful. You covered financially, where every time you have a financial situation, God and Jesus will bless you with overtime, bless you with a job opportunity, bless you in those areas of financial needs where you cover, where you don't have to worry about debt. You don't have to worry about going to the casino gambling all the time. You don't have to worry about doing something illegal or going out to get a huge bank loan. Where He'll bless you in that area where I got you covered. Don't worry about it. Your financial needs are met because the insurance plan or the insurance policy through me, which really is their relationship. So the Father, in other words, in Christ saying, I shall ensure you that you shall be covered through me, or assure you, I assure you, you will be covered with me or through us. We assure you. So your financial needs, okay. Your financial needs, your emotions. Food in the refrigerator. Don't worry about that. We got you covered. Make sure you have plenty of food, plenty of gas. Your health and strength, we got you covered. All those areas, they have you covered through them. The only thing when it comes to the deductible is when you have an accident. And you know, Allstate got this thing called accident forgiveness, where they don't charge you for the accident. I can go on and on with this, folks, but I'm kind of run out of time. But I'm going to extend this on Listening Closely Part 3. But yeah, but like I said, well, I'm going to get deep into it, so I want to have a fresh start. So I'm going to just end it here and wrap it up on this last video segment.